is up, Sexy Beast? Crazy Rabbit here, and today we're going to be looking at the Ray Gun Mark II and the Ray Gun Mark III on round 50 and seeing which weapon is the better weapon to have, so let's go ahead and get this shit started. So I guess let's start off with talking about the Ray Gun Mark II. So the Ray Gun Mark II on round 50 is going to be a really good weapon. It doesn't do an infinite amount of damage, but out of all the weapons that don't do an infinite amount of damage, it's definitely one of the better ones. So in case you guys don't know, some weapons like the Thunder Gun and Wunderwaffe do an infinite amount of damage, which means they're always going to kill no matter what round you're on. And some weapons like the Scavenger and the Ray Guns do not do an infinite amount of damage, which means they kind of poop out relatively early on, especially when it comes to like the Ray Gun and the Scavenger. But the Ray Gun Mark II is still going to be able to kill some zombies on round 50, and it's going to carry 42, and the magazine, like whatever this thing has, it carries 42 in it, so it has 42 shots, and it carries 201 in stock when it's fully upgraded. So it's going to have a total of 243 shots, and I kind of did a little bit of ghetto math, and I averaged it out, so you're going to be wasting around 21 shots to kill 24 zombies on round 50. Now you can probably get that number down to like 15 shots, really all just depends on how effective you are at using this weapon, but I decided that the average was probably going to be 21. So using zombies with round 50 health, you'd probably be able to kill around 277 zombies. You could probably get that number up to 300, or you could probably lower that number to like 250, really all depending on how you use the weapon. And against boss zombies, the Ray Gun Mark II is definitely one of like my favorite weapons to have just because it's so powerful and it's so fast against them. Especially against the Panzer, the Ray Gun Mark II just immediately destroys him. All you have to do is just aim at him and he's like gone. So I really do love the Ray Gun Mark II. The thing I love about it is it's just so fast. That's probably the most attractive thing about it for me, is that it's just so fast. Its fire rate's really fast. It reloads really quick. It's not like a slow wonder weapon. It's really fast. And it doesn't have that effect to where once you shoot it, you have to wait a couple seconds for it to activate. It actually just works as soon as you shoot it, and that's just why I love this weapon. Alright, so now we're going to be looking at the Ray Gun Mark III. So the Ray Gun Mark III is a little bit different than the previous versions of the Ray Gun. You have two guns. The left one shoots out this yellow orb that slows all zombies down, doesn't really damage them. And the right one is like the ray gun shot. So if you shoot the regular ray gun shot, it's going to be okay on round 50. It's going to take you a couple shots. Really wouldn't recommend it. You're really just going to be wasting your ammo. But if you actually shoot the yellow orb and then shoot it with the ray gun shot, it creates a black hole, and that's what actually kills the zombies. And on round 50, it's going to take you 2 black holes to actually kill zombies. So this gun does not do an infinite amount of damage. It starts pooping out in the 40s. So on round 50, you're going to have to shoot 2 black holes to actually kill any zombies. And that black hole really isn't that big, and it doesn't suck in zombies, so to kill an entire group of 24, I kind of guesstimated that you're going to need about 6 shots to actually kill them all, because you're probably going to need at least 3 black holes, because this black hole's range isn't that far, so you really have to get the zombies close together. Now you probably could kill an entire group of 24, depending on how close you actually have them together, with just 4 shots, but sometimes you're not going to be able to, so I kind of just guesstimated it and rounded it up to 6 shots. Now the Ray Gun Mark III is going to carry 35 in the magazine, or whatever the fuck it has, and carry 215 in stock for a total of 250 shots. Now it's really not that much different from the Ray Gun Mark II's 243, so when it comes to ammo, they really aren't that different. And like I said previously, I guesstimated it at around 6 shots. Now you can get that number down to 4 shots if you really get the zombies close together, but for now we're just going to say it's 6. So it's going to take you 6 shots to kill an entire group of 24 on round 50, which means you're going to get about 1,000 kills. Which is way better than the Ray Gun Mark II at 277. Now remember, these are just guesstimated numbers. You can't get these numbers up or down, really all depending on how you use the weapon. These are kind of just averages in my opinion. But getting 1,000 kills over 277 is a lot better. And plus, the Ray Gun Mark III has that effect where if you just shoot the yellow orb, that's just going to slow zombies down, which can be very helpful. Unlike the Ray Gun Mark II, where you just have to aim for the head and kill them, the Ray Gun Mark III has a couple other effects and a couple different uses. You could just use the ray gun shot, you could create the black hole, you could just slow the zombies down. Even if you create the black hole, it's still going to slow the zombies down, and it's very effective against the Valkyries and the Manglers. So I would have to say the Ray Gun Mark III is definitely the better weapon to have on round 50. You're just going to be able to kill so many more zombies and just has so many more effects that it really does outshine the Ray Gun Mark II, and that's saying a lot because the Ray Gun Mark II is an excellent weapon. I guess that's why they just made the Ray Gun Mark III in this map, and Grad Krovi, the wonder weapon of the map, the weapon you have to go to far rounds. Now eventually the Ray Gun Mark III will poop out, like I said before, poops out early in the 40s, so you're going to have to shoot more shots and create more black holes to actually kill zombies. So when it comes to speed, the Ray Gun Mark II has it at that, but when it comes to overall effectiveness, I'm going to have to give it to the Ray Gun Mark III. So I'm very curious to know, which weapon do you guys prefer? I honestly love both of these weapons. I think I might like the Ray Gun Mark II just a little bit more, just because I think it's more fun to use. But the Ray Gun Mark III is still a fantastic weapon. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys could, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.